live stream lectures. And I just want to take a moment to thank all of my supporters and everyone for supporting my channel. My YouTube channel will not be where it's at today without all of my supporters. So with that being said, let's get on down to today's very important lecture, which I've been wanting to lecture on this for a while now, which is the value of having a credential. I don't care if you are an entrepreneur, you got your own business, you got a W-2 job, but this lecture is specifically geared towards the value of having a credential. Rather you retire or still in the workforce, and I'm going to shed light on this. First of all, although I'm retired, I'm a master level licensed addiction expert. I hold my credentials in 3 different states. So, but with that being said, I want to say that there are, 3 different major categories of credential. There's many professions, but there's 3 different major categories of credentials. There's certification, there's licensure, and there's registration in various different professions. And of course, there's the traditional type of credentials, such as your high school diploma or your associate's degree, your bachelor's or your master's or your PhD. But the focus of this lecture is centered towards the 3 different types of credentials, such as a certification in a profession or registration or licensure. A person can be a certified electrician, a certified mechanic, a licensed therapist, a registered nurse, a certified auto mechanic, a certified beautician or licensed beautician. I'm specifically talking about those particular type of credentials, those certification, registration, or licensure. And what those certifications and registrations and licensure does, it shows the world that you have the necessary knowledge and skills needed to do a specific job. Rather you're a licensed attorney or a licensed medical doctor or a licensed teacher or a licensed therapist or a licensed addiction expert or a licensed mechanic or a licensed electrician or a licensed cosmetology, or whatever that certification or registration or licensure is in, it shows that you have the necessary knowledge and skills needed to do a specific job. And even if you do jobs outside of that profession, as long as you keep your credential current and active, you can always have something to fall back on. Even if you got your own business in addition to some type of certification or registration or licensure, you'll always have a way to make income within that profession. Also, what holding a certification or registration or licensure in a specific profession, what that also means is that you sat for an exam. You went through all of the necessary training and education and credentialing that you had to go through to get that certification, registration, or licensure. And then at the very end, you had to sit for an exam with the credentialing board. You had to pay licensure fees. You have to complete ongoing training to maintain that certification, registration, or licensure. Depending on your profession, you have to carry professional liability insurance. Me as a licensed therapist, I still maintain my credential. I maintain also professional liability insurance. So even though if I'm retired, if I wanted to re-enter my profession and make money on a consulted basis, as long as I still got my credential in tight, I can do that at my leisure. Or anyone else who has a certification or registration or licensure in that profession, if they even if they got their own business, if they want to still make money as an electrician or auto mechanic or cosmetologist or attorney or doctor or licensed nurse or whatever they hold that credential in, they can always fall back on that credential as long as they maintain the active credential and make income, which is considered another stream of income. Because I'm telling you, when you have these types of credentials to fall back on, if you're not lazy, you'll always have a job. Trust me. As long as you maintain your credential, you maintain your renewal training, because those credentials I just mentioned are governed by a board, people, and that's power. Since I've been retired, I've been offered many opportunities on a consultant basis with my licensed clinical addiction credential to provide consulting, to do treatment, to do assessments, and that's power, people, because I can always have other ways to continue to build my financial portfolio in addition to my retirement. Or even if you got your own business and you're a licensed electrician or a licensed auto mechanic, you can always have ways to increase your revenue. This is real talk. Even if you're a content creator, even in your YouTube channel is monetized, don't pay your bills based off the algorithm, because when your channel is monetized, that YouTube check can fluctuate. But if you also got some type of professional credential to fall back on, whether it's a certification or registration or a license in some type of profession, you will always have another way to generate ongoing income. And this is real talk. So share this information. My spirit has been nudging me to lecture on this, because we cannot negate the fight, people. We cannot negate the fight of the importance of earning some type of certification or registration or licensure in some type of profession as another way to be able to provide for yourself and your family and to increase your streams of income. So that's all I have. Simplify, simple fidelis, and I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great day.